Hello, all my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Charms, Beads, and Findings by Willow, formerly my beautiful bead journey, which it may become again. Anyhow, we went to a crystal trade show for my store, and of course, they had crystal beads and stone beads and bone beads and wood beads and just beads. And of course, your girl had to visit every one of those booths. Are you ready for an epic haul? Okay, I am. So let's get looking at everything that's here. I'm going to move this. Oh, Lord. And start with this. This is all about, look at this. This is all about spacers and accents beads. Look at these gold ones. And there's so many of them. So I've got the gold and the silver. Aren't these just beautiful? These are bead caps. Yes, these are bead caps. And then we have, they look like octopuses, don't they? These are also, ooh, these are spacers. Oh no, they're bead caps. But boy, look how you can use them. So many cool ways. I am going to definitely be exploring with those. And then we have these ones, again, which are also bead caps. I was totally out of bead caps. I really needed to pick up some more. And here are some more. And so many of them. I don't think I'll ever have to buy. Now, these are the spacers here. I think the last time I went and I got some of these, I got mostly spacers because they didn't have no bead caps. And look at this. That looks like little spools that thread would go on. Adorable. Now here are some bigger beads. These ones here are caps. They can be used as bead caps. Look at those. They're so gorgeous. I think those would fit an 8 millimeter maybe. These are spacers. Just so beautiful. And then we got one more, and this is spacer as well. Beautiful. Okay. So that is what we have here. I don't think I'm going to need any for quite a while. I'll probably even, I don't know, even share some of these because I do have so many. So let's move this one aside. And let's come into this one. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there's two here. Oh, no, there's one. It's just in another bag. I know what this is. These are stone beads. Look at this. This is tree agate. Isn't that beautiful? And we have rose quartz and more rose quartz. And then we have smoky quartz. Look at this. Wait a minute. No, that's black agate. Amazing. Because you see this? This is what gave it away. You see that right there? That's what gave it away. This one is the black agate. Oh, I'm going to have to look these up. I do know this one. This one's red vein jasper. And all of these, they're natural stones. I think this one might be, I don't know. I will have to look them up. Mahogany obsidian. I got that one. And I think this is a garnet. But just look at all these. Here is, I think this is a moss agate. Wow, these has got greens, grays, and purples in them. I will have to look those up for sure. This is moonstone, black moonstone. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I'll look that one up. Rose quartz. I'm going to have to look a lot of them up because they weren't marked. I think this was picture jasper. Aren't these gorgeous? Just look at all these. Ooh, look at this blue. And I know they're stones because they're cold. They're really cold to the touch. Yeah, this is rose quartz. Um, Green aventurine, I think. Maybe. I'll look it up, make sure. Look at this one. I think this is a concertina of some type. Not sure about this red one, but I can't wait to look it up. I know it is some type of a crystal. And we got the blue again. I think this is a Cassetini, Chalcedony again. This one is labradorite. I can tell that's labradorite. Look at that shine. I love me some labradorite. Here's another one, another moonstone. And this one, it's a turquoise. It is a turquoise, but I can't remember. She said it was, or is this the dyed howlite? I think I think these are both dyed howlite. Yeah, I think they are. And here's another one of those beautiful ones. I'm going to look those up to be sure. This is purple. You're not going to tell me this is a stone. There's no way this is a stone. I believe that's a glass bead, but it is beautiful. And I think that was in another one and it fell out and I stuck it in this bag. Here is some more of that picture jasper, green aventurine, purple jade, I believe. Yeah, because this one's purple jade too. I didn't buy too many jade there because I bought some jade elsewhere and I'll show that to you as well. So this is what we have. Here is my smoky quartz. And here is some more labradorite. So this is, oh wow, look at these. I am going to have so much fun creating things out of these. So this was a good haul too. And this was just, so far I'm showing you two vendors. They were all in my La Choi bag, but Choi International bag because that's where I've stored them all in. But I have been to different vendors. So now we have this one. And this is the jade. This is all jade. That's all they sold and all I bought was, I believe, jade. No, I bought jade and then these. These ones down here at the end. But I'm going to look those up. I think these might be dyed stones because I just bought them as an afterthought because I thought they were pretty. So I want to remove these. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them only. I think 5. Yeah. And the rest of these are all jade. This is not green aventurine. This is jade, and so is this. Literally, I got like one of every, I think I got 2 of every color. And look at this purple. This is purple jade. And this also comes in a darker color, but I used it to create this set of meditation beads. I love purple jade. Look at this white jade and green. And look at this. And no, it's not dyed. It's where like the purple and the green, where it's right in between where those are mine and it comes out looking like this. At least that's how it was explained to me there. So all this is jade and yellow jade and pink jade. Looks almost like a rose quartz, but it's not. And we have orange. You know, I wondered, I thought, okay, when I got home with these, I thought, okay, I got a bunch of dyed jade. But when I looked it up, here's another one of those ones. So I did get 6, but they are a stone. I just think they're Wait a minute, I don't think this is. I think this is something else. These two are something else. So I'm going to look these two up. Because that's all they had was gemstones. So I need to look them up. There might be something else that's been dyed, but I do know they're all gemstones. So, but these here are all jade, and that's what I went after. So we're going to have some fun creating with all these as well. Now, to put them all back in their bag. Make some beautiful earrings with these and bracelets. Okay, so there is the jade. And I got these. And these are all agates. These were, I got 16 strands, and they were $4 each. And these are all agates. Look at these beautiful yellow agates and green agates. Let me tell you something about agates. Agates gets to the root of a situation. Look at that purple. It gets right down to the cause of the situation and works on it from the bottom up. Carnelian, true carnelian, true carnelian. Carnelian is an agate. Gray agate. So, yes, so some beautiful agates in here of all kinds. And you can tell they're agates because they are cold. Look at this. It's an amber color. It has another name, but it's like an amber color or a yellow agate, I'd say. Amber. And then here's the blue and purple again. This is gorgeous. I'm going to look up and see what all of these are. So I have some work cut out for me and a lot of designing and crafting to do. And I want to give, hold on. These are pearls. Lynn, hello, my beautiful friend. Lynn is a crafter at crafting at Creative Chaos Designs. So it's Lynn at Creative Chaos Designs. Lynn, I'll tell you, that's a tongue twister for me. Creative Chaos Designs. Okay. So these are real shell. She said those are real shell. And I asked her, was they pearls? And it was hard for me to understand her because she was international. And she's just nodding her head, yes, yes, yes. And she goes, real shell, real shell. And I said, are they shell or are they pearls? And she goes, yes, yes, shell. I said, okay, they're shell, not pearls. She goes, no, 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 yes. So I'm not sure. I do know they are quite cool. So they're either real pearls or they're shells. I'm going to look in more onto these. I also got them into some pink the last time I went, but I haven't got a chance to use those as of yet. And then you'll hear a dog barking, just ignore him. We have dogs like that when they're not properly trained. So here are my 2 and my 4 and my 6 milliliter beads. These are the ones I use for spacers. Aren't they so pretty? Look at these blues and light blues. Wow, I hope you can see that sun dancing off of them. And we got like a creamy orange, and look at these greens. These are going to be so beautiful in jewelry. They are. They're just going to be so beautiful and so magnificent. There's so many of them here, so many different sizes. Look at that blue, and even that blue. Look how that sparkle and shine. You see, that's what captivates me. There's the reason why I love beads, right there. Do you see that? That's the reason why I love beads. Look at those points of light. You know, that is the magic of glass beads, is that it brings clarity and the points of lights. Ooh, I'm in love with these two right here. Oh, look at those. Can you see them? Beautiful, my friends. Just so beautiful. And we're going to have such a ball creating things with these. I tell you, I think if I go one more place and grab any more beads, I'm not going to say my husband will shoot me. I think I will shoot him. No, I wouldn't. I'd just get them. Here's the last haul. And here you go. I got some more of those shell pearls. Wow. Are you serious? Okay. So here we go. Here are some more of those shells that are pearls. I'm going to make some beautiful jewelry with these, I think. Just so beautiful. So that's my haul. That's everything I went and grabbed. I am definitely going to be tackling these the next couple of days. I am inspired to make some meditation beads out of these. So that's my haul. Hey, I want to thank you for joining me here on my beautiful bead journey, known as Charms, Beads, Findings by Willow. That name is just not clicking with me. It was suggested to change my name to something that is more searchable, and people will search charms and beads and even findings. And so when they put those in, I should come up. But the honest thing about it is it's not clicking with me. When I began this channel began as my beautiful bead journey. And I think I'm going to wind up going back to it. But the verdict's out, and we'll just wait and see. So thank you for joining me. And hey, Len, thanks for the shout outs. Thanks for your comments. I have loved reading them and replying to them. I hope you got my message on what crimps I use and where I get them, and also on what bead thread I use on my spinner and where I get it as well. Anything else I can help you with, my friend, just leave a comment. I will get it eventually and will reply. And to everyone else, thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey. And remember, no matter where you are or what you're going through, hold on. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and we all get to begin again. Just as we craft new jewelry every day, we get to craft a brand new beginning every day. If you will, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and notify. Click the notification bell so you'll be told of my upcoming videos. But of course, you receive one about once every 4 days, I think. I think sometimes it's once every 3, sometimes it's once every 4. So there you go. And with that being said, with much love and gratitude, stay forever magical and blessed beading.